But what if the most terrifying predator was much smaller? The cinematic Velociraptor is a giant, but reality differs dramatically. The real Velociraptor measured barely up to a human knee. But its actual length was about 6 feet, including the tail. But its reputation was built on speed and its signature, deadly claw. This retractable weapon was essential for securing prey. The fossil evidence reveals much about their hunting dynamics. Now that we understand size, let's explore brain power. Intelligence among theropods is often underestimated by popular media. Their relative brain size suggests higher problem-solving capabilities. They likely relied on coordinated strategies rather than brute force alone. An enhanced stereoscopic vision aided in judging distances accurately. But these creatures inhabited environments vastly different from movie deserts. And here, their small size necessitated using dense cover effectively. A skeletal morphology shows adaptations for rapid acceleration and quick turns. But the long tail acted as a dynamic counterweight during pursuit. And now that we understand agility, the biggest misconception awaits feathers. A paleontology confirms that Velociraptor was decidedly feathered. But this places them firmly within the evolutionary lineage of modern birds. Fossilized impressions of quills have been found on related species. These were not the scaly reptiles of popular imagination, but active, warm, bloated creatures. Feathers suggest complex social signaling and perhaps insulation. The structure of these filaments is incredibly complex, not just simple fuzz. Feathers imply parental care, similar to modern ground-nesting birds. The presence of eggs further solidifies the avian connection. The true Velociraptor was a swift, intelligent, feathered hunter. But let us now consider their cousins, the larger dromaeosaurs. The gigantic beasts seen in cinema often borrow traits from other dromaeosaurs. Creatures like Deinonychus were significantly bulkier and taller than Velociraptor. This mixing of features created the composite monster audiences recognize. The sheer size difference fundamentally alters their hunting mechanics. The geographic separation also played a crucial role in their evolution. Velociraptor fossils originate primarily from Asia, late in the Cretaceous period. The environment shaped their survival strategies, differently than North American counterparts. Speed was essential, but efficient energy use was paramount. Its bite force, though strong for its size, was not crushing. But vocalization likely involved high-frequency sounds, perhaps chirps or whistles. Powerful leg musculature provided the explosive launch necessary for ambush. And the need for stealth meant avoiding prolonged, exhausting confrontations. Social bonds, indicated by packed trackways, suggest cooperative survival. Tooth replacement rates inform us about their growth speed and lifespan. They reached maturity relatively quickly, increasing reproductive potential. And climbing was not a primary mode of travel, despite their agility. The feathers strongly suggest an active, high-metabolism lifestyle. Even the feet retain scales, demonstrating partial insulation only. The movie often depicts them as relentless siege predators. A reality favors opportunistic, highly calculated ambushes against smaller quarry. A high-risk confrontation reduces overall species viability. And the nasal passages suggest an acute, yet perhaps specialized, sense of smell. Shared traits confirm that birds are surviving dinosaurs in our skies. The 21st century dinosaur is a creature of feathers, intelligence, and nuance. Its camouflage would have been far more effective with complex coloration. And the weapon was precise, not simply a brute slashing tool. Group coordination likely involved subtle, rapid visual cues. Bone histology confirms rapid growth during juvenile phases. Its bursts of speed were incredible, but sustained endurance was limited. But the true connection is not fear, but shared ancestry with today's birds. We must constantly update our understanding based on emerging fossil evidence. The myth was entertainment, the reality is a masterpiece of evolution. This small hunter reminds us truth is often stranger and more wonderful than fiction.